What's up, what's up? This is Mark, also known as Dolo Inc. We back with another video. Make sure you take the time to like, subscribe. If you're interested in getting some work done or interested in getting some prints, hit my website at doloinc.com, or you can follow my work on my Instagram at Dolo Inc. Man, I just want to take the time to say thank you to everybody who showed love and support on my most recent piece. I really put a lot of time and effort into this piece, and through all the hard work and effort, at the end of the day, a lot of people show love and really, admire the work. So just want to say thank you for everything, and you definitely got some more work on the way. I've had a lot of people asking me, what's next? Next, I'm actually planning to start moving into putting out more series pieces. Pieces that, is based around a theme. I want to start telling more, stories of, things that I may actually be experiencing, and, just connecting with people through art in that way, instead of just putting out, just random pieces. I want everything to start becoming like a project that's more cohesive, something that, people can really relate to, and it has more meaning. I'm planning to go more cinematic, more poetic. So, hopefully you guys, when y'all see it, y'all appreciate it, and I can't wait for y'all to see it. I was just randomly up late one night writing poems, and, randomly I just, got the motivation to get back to writing. And through writing that poem, it brought on a whole lot of other ideas. So right now, I already have the names of each piece that I'm going to do. It's going to be 8 pieces. And each piece, I'm going to, drop an episode where I'm, breaking down the poem, breaking down my process and the paintings, and, a lot more. So stay tuned. Also recently did a podcast with my guy Superstar Sammy on Instagram. Definitely check out his podcast. It's called Wine and Conversations. I'll be on episode 3. It was a great experience with great people, great energy, and I definitely look forward to doing more. Everybody usually do things differently. I know people who just jump straight into painting, and I used to do that, but I like to, save myself some time by just sketching everything out beforehand. Of course, sometimes even when you do prepare, you'll have things that you may need to still adjust. But I'd rather, be safe than sorry and have everything at least mostly planned than to have to fix things later on. I like to bounce around different areas when I'm painting. When I find an area that I, feel is most inspirational or most motivating at that time. Sometimes I tend to, veer off or lose focus, so it usually helps me to, just find the most interesting part of a piece and lock in. You usually ask me, what do I do while I'm painting? A lot of times I might listen to a podcast, listen to music. If I'm in the shop with the guys, I might be in there talking and, just kicking back with them. But for the most part, I just try to find little things to keep me focused and keep me occupied while I'm painting. It can be a long process. It can be sometimes a boring process, depending on, which part I'm working on. Not the process itself, but just, depending on which part. Certain parts of the painting is more interesting than others. I know when I was working on the houses, because certain areas was, so, tedious, I kind of would stop and go, versus when I was working on, the people, it was a lot more interesting to see how things turned out, especially when I was working on the guy on the bike, for real, doing the tattoos and everything. It was fun to see how that turned out. Here's the final product. Definitely want to say again, thanks everybody for, supporting me, reposting and sharing my work. And I definitely appreciate y'all. If you're looking to get a print, definitely go on my website, dollink.com, get you a print.